Hold on. You know, we can get lit. Make sure y'all join up. We've never seen anyone do this like before. We're gonna get straight into the game. I'm not gonna lie. Do I have Gatorade? Valid. I think we found some guy. No way. Yeah.
Do you hurt me? Do you hurt me? Come on, feel it. Do you hurt me? Feel it.
What are you talking about right now? I guess it depends on when you catch it.
Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I told Doris and Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA Finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
Now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win it.
Absolutely. And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Clarkson. Thomas is out there with the chosen one, and it's Bogdanovich in at the three. The
Boom, boom, boom.
Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Felt that one. And it's 6 points for the
that
Chosen
lady,
one.
yeah.
Defense broke down there,
Skip
allowing
that.
him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Hart. To the inside. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Now, here's Hart. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, look at that.
The rejection by Claxton. Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every part
Told
of
him
your
to stop
body.
doing it. I was gonna clean it.
Obviously
I
has a
should've-
big payoff, but everything
Yeah,
happens so
that could
fast.
do it.
But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Pass to Achua. On deep, Brunson knocks down
That
the
is
three
a
ball.
jump.
Brunson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Takes a 3, and he knocks it down.
Yes, sir.
Good looking 3 there from the Chosen One.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Up top, Achua. Back to Brunson. They get it back. Hart kicks to Achua. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That 3 off the
He's jumping
mark.
for every board not
Without
getting
that
left.
3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last
Let's see
play.
what he's going to do.
Pass
Too
to
much
the
talent.
Chosen One. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. The
Too much
Chosen One
time,
gets
my
the
brother.
basket. The Chosen
Take that.
One's got 13 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
DiVincenzo with it. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Brunson with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
A 3 for DiVincenzo.
Oh, he made that.
First of the game after 3 attempts. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. There's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop
He would
players
have put that to him
over
on
in
that
Europe.
pass.
In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're
No
trying
type
to
of-
get here to the States to play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so much so soon in America, so to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has. The younger generation of players definitely have someone that Anthony Edwards looks up.
DiVincenzo passes to Achiuwa. He gets that one.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achiuwa, excellent execution.
Here's the chosen one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on.
Oh, shoot. Right to the rim.
I missed the 56.
And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn. Hart the pass to Brunson. Fires from the line. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a time.
It's just great awareness for where the ball is coming off. Achiuwa pursues the board. Nicely done.
The chosen one passes to Claxton.
Falls off and missing.
New York's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Bridges against Thomas. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between top players in the organization, that is very, very important. The teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. It's tipped. On the wing, DiVincenzo. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And they take the lead. Achiuwa's got 6. Brooklyn trailing. Here's the chosen one. He saw him with 19
I missed it. Oh my gosh.
Figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's Hart on the wing. Thomas covering. Here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the lane. And now a 4-point New York lead.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's the chosen one. Brunson covering. The chosen one. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. The chosen one passes to Johnson. Claxton.
Oh, there we go.
On the putback.
What a
Thank
nice
God.
response by Claxton.
Why do they keep giving me him in the block? And Brunson just pick and roll.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to Boston.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's the chosen.
Hold on.
Pull it in. Achiuwa's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs. They did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those were transformations that excited all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. And we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. OG Anunoby's checked in for Achiuwa. Miles McBride comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's the chosen one. It falls
Yes,
to basket number
sir.
9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they've repeatedly
I got 21 in the first quarter. I'm going crazy.
first half, guys.
They're doing
And
super
it's paid
things.
off.
Pass to Anunoby.
It's unheard of.
And here is Hart. Here's Payne. From down in the low post, it goes. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Excuse me,
The
sir.
chosen one gets the basket.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Pass to Bridges. Feeds away. Anunoby kicks to Payne. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Bogdanovich.
Okay. No, bad
Mikal
take.
Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Anunoby kicks to Payne. There's the 3.
That should have been a foul, to be
Brooklyn will
honest.
rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's the chosen one. 23 points in the game.
Oh my gosh, early again.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
That one goes in. And now it's up to 25 points for the chosen one.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
I got as much as 18 right now, chat. Yes, it's on Hall of Fame.
Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second
Whenever
quarter.
you're ready, just pull up our bed. I just put up the Saturday ready. And you coming up with that again. I know that I'm gonna get it. I'll be up in the morning. I'm getting me a fucking be serving it. And I pull up and break it to top and then you start with it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Achua, he's checked in for Okiki. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Miles McBride. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's the chosen one in for Thomas. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's the chosen one and a point. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch. Last season shines.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs. And that includes free throw rates, that includes game time. And in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more, to defend more. That should be good for them.
Late again? Come on.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Hart on the wing. Started by Schroeder. And it's Brunson missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. And
That was a block. They holding for real.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
both free throws good from Anunoby.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
Over in the corner, Claxton. Here's the chosen one. Brunson covering. Here's the chosen one. Banked in off the glass. The chosen one's got the game tied up here for the Nets. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Achua. Brunson up top.
Oh, wow. I got to take a defense.
From Achua.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
And Shams, nothing gets to work out like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside.
So, oh my gosh, foul.
And I'm sure there's a third.
Why are you fouling me?
How many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me.
So you want to keep taking the lead? Go put you down, buddy.
It's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for.
And why?
To inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours.
Great.
Take it away.
Nice.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of.
How is he that open?
My craft, keep the same mindset. Only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's the chosen one. Brunson covering. Here's the chosen one.
Hey.
The chosen one's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Hart. And here is Anunoby. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Anunoby against Bogdanovic.
What?
Shots good by Achua.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's the chosen one. Brunson covering. Claxton a screen on Brunson. Here's the chosen one. Nailed from
yes, sir.
The chosen one's got 34.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much and hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
There you go, buddy.
Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim.
Nice and easy for you.
DiVincenzo kicks to Anunoby. Brunson.
Bro, like 5 kicks for what?
Brunson's got 23. Guys, 7 times.
Moving like a little rat in your thing, man.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Nope, you here. Both of those.
Claxton with
Oh,
the
yeah,
steal.
defense.
Pass to Johnson.
Let's see do something.
Hey, lay him.
Some
Oh.
solid defense from Hart.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Yes, sir.
It's the Nets up 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Finally happy to go into halftime.
They had something great and amazing,
Welcome, everybody.
but they lost
A
it.
fun-filled evening
Ego
underway.
got in the
And
way,
before we
and
talk
their
about the first
mean-spirited
half of this game,
attitude.
let's see those power rankings.
When I look at Brooklyn, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out, and we were right. And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets, they're in a close contest.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Marlin as the game's about to resume.
By half is some work.
Throw you off. All right. Some people know how to drive people away.
And after a
They
fairly
don't do it
even
on
first
purpose,
couple of quarters, the
but
second half could turn out
if
to
you're-
be a great one as both teams try to gain
you know
an
what?
edge. What
They
can
do
you
it on
say the
purpose.
chosen one, an impressive effort
Because
today?
He's done a fantastic job.
it's the only
finding
they
open space
don't
to
do it on
operate
purpose, but they
within
do it
the
on
first
purpose
three
because
quarters.
once
One of the
you
things every
realize
player is
that
after is
this is who
efficiency
they
at the
are
offensive
and they
end,
don't want
and
to
boy, this
change,
young guy has done
then
just that.
The backcourt pair
it's
will be
something that's
Brunson
being
and
it's almost
DiVincenzo.
intentionally done
Achua
now.
is out there
That's
with
just who I
Hart,
am.
and it's
You expect me
Anunoby
to
in at the
change?
3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
This person
It's great to
ran
see
you off.
to do some
All right,
bullshit.
person, their attitude, you got sick of it.
It's great,
The
Kevin,
way
that
that they
these
talk to you,
incredible players with a
you got
high
sick of
skill
it. You
level
weren't
are
feeling it.
being
You couldn't stand it.
acknowledged, not
The
only
way
for
this
that
person
skill,
chose how to
quality
deal
play,
with you
competitive spirit
was
which
in a
they
was
have
from
worked as hard,
a
and they
position
should
of
get as much
superiority.
recognition.
All right, they felt that, you know, after a while, because of the situation and the dynamic between you and them,
The Nets with the lead.
which you probably tried to explain, which is why you probably tried to get space from this person so you could try to get some leverage back in the relationship, you know, to establish some order in it, friendship, relationship, whatever kind of shit.
Come on.
You just talking to people, just dealing with people. You want to be able to establish a dynamic of power. There needs to be some type of power because you can't be weak.
Yo, wow.
So if a person
I was just trying to do that exact same thing.
power,
They punished me for missing those, huh? I could dig it.
All right, and
I
we're not
deserve
talking
that.
about a position of power that they see fit. It's a position of power that you also see fit. All right, I'll just you could just do that. You can say no, hell no. That's settling for less. Somebody telling you could do this, that, and no, hell no. What kind of life is that? That ain't no life. That's a life where
That's my fault. I reached for no
you're happy
reason.
and bored, sad,
almost taught me a lesson.
everything else.
To start the second half.
That's not a life that I know I would want to live. All right, and I know that's not a life anybody.
Kick it out.
So don't live that life. All right. People who have a mean spirit and a mean attitude that don't want to change, that aren't willing to change. If they're just a person who's a disturbed character, they're gonna fight you to remain that way. So, you know, when somebody is negative and they have that mean spirit, and that's who they are to the core, and there's no room for growth or change, you're gonna have to let that one go. All right, as hard as it may be, as difficult as it may be, you're gonna have to let that one go. All right, because it's damaging to you. All right, it's damaging to you. You may just have healed. You may be in a healing process. You're enjoying your life. That's nothing wrong with that. You may just be enjoying life, but this kind of situation makes it real difficult to do that. This kind of situation makes it extremely difficult to enjoy life. It almost makes you hate it because you can't do anything you like. You have someone trying to control you. You have someone that is using the fact that, you feel some type of way towards them. You think they cool. You like, you think this person is cool. You have love for them. All right? And the little bit that you did give, they still took advantage of that. You already was hardly giving anything because you understand the value of what you give. And it's not that you wasn't giving anything. The little bit that you give is a whole lot.
Not pretty.
And they still took advantage. All right, so they had something great and they had something amazing. A lot of people, when they have something great and amazing, sometimes they mess it up because they don't know what to do with it. That's understandable. But when a person doesn't want to acknowledge, when they want to, Jesus. A person is either going to acknowledge or they're either going to act dumb. Somebody is not acknowledging you, then they're acting dumb. They're acting dumb to you. They're dumb to you. They're dumb to what it is you're trying to get them to see. They're deaf, dumb, and blind. I don't see it. I damn sure don't hear it. And I don't know stuff about it. All right, and that's what throws you off. The games, the lack of understanding. And I'm talking about basic. We're not asking you to understand how to solve the Pythagorean theorem or, some type of calculus equation. High level. All right, we're not asking you to solve it. Hey, can we work this basic, simple thing out where I get some respect and I get treated from a valuable standpoint. All right, cool.
Let's not make that either.
Don't, the arguments and stuff like that, don't get petty with people, man. Like, that is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. Don't get into arguments. If what you're looking for is not there, guess what? You could turn around and look somewhere else. You could find it somewhere else. There's a million people in this world, billion plus people in this world, and sometimes you gotta go through certain people to see what you like, what you don't like.
Make sure you don't make that.
And what you don't want. Sometimes you're going to meet some people that are going to let you know what you don't want. They will practice.
Oh, boy.
They will practice. All right, some of the people that you meet and that you deal with, it's life. And the thing is, the only thing that makes it personal is people are narcissistic, man. If people could just, damn, I messed up, damn, I wasn't right, and go off and heal and just go their separate way, well, you know what, I was toxic as hell. I can understand why, Shorty Blue out wanted to do what she needed to do, or whatever. But I'm not that type of person, so, I will distance I'll separate myself from a person before it gets bad or ugly, even if it does get bad or ugly. For me, because it's only going to make it worse when the situation is bad and ugly and people are communicating. There's no reason to keep something bad and ugly going, bro. It ain't work, it ain't work. You'll find somebody to make it that'll go work with, or you'll find somebody that'll make it work with. For the fellas out there that's into the multiple wives and whatnot, all right, they had something great and amazing, but they lost it. All right, a lot of females don't understand understand a man's true value because they're so focused on their value and what they bring to the table. What society is pumping up their heads with. When like you can't tell me that. I'm not here to argue who's the prize or not. I already know who the prize is. All right, and it's me. All right, it's us. All right, and the ladies love it when you acknowledge that, when you recognize that within yourself. They love it when you start peacocking. They love it when you got your feathers up. You know, don't let the ladies claim that damn bird. That's the male's the one with the feathers. The male's the one with the feathers.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how
fellas, you gotta have a confident aura about you, man. Because man, we got everything we've been taught. We gotta do the opposite, man. Because we've been trained to have game ran on it. A lot of guys have been trained to deal from a position of weakness, and when you think you're being loud, bro. You think you're being harmful. What you're doing is being weak and wrong. And what you feel is wrong is actually right. You're supposed to step up and put your foot down and tell a female what time it is, and she could either oblige to that, or she could head to the sky for that. She could leave. She could spread her wings and fly. You'll put the gas in the plane, pack her bags, everything but purchase the ticket. All right, but a lot of men are devaluing themselves because they're so hyped up and caught up on the female. All right, and I would say, don't depreciate either one. Men don't appreciate the female value. Females don't appreciate the fella's value. There's a lot of females out here that got the game totally screwed up and are depreciating the value of dudes. There's a lot of dudes out here depreciating the value of females, man. But it's like when you get some decent people in your life, everybody, you hold on to it. You cherish that relationship, and that's a lost art. A lot of people out there, from the people I'm studying, what I'm realizing, because this person is always, when I talk to them, I don't know, bro. I always talk about, you got a friend this, a friend that, a friend this. I'm like, damn, I gotta get me some friends. He knows how to build and hold and keep and maintain relationships. That's why I like listening to him. That's why I like studying him. And I'm going to learn that from him. Learn it on my own. Search on how to. But I do value people and I cherish people and I know they're good people. So what I'm going to learn how to do is as I learn how to continue to detoxify my energy and whatnot. Nobody even get my board. Learn how to build relationships and continue to learn how to maintain them and value, cherish them, because relationships are a very valuable thing. Not just talking about the intimate lovey-dovey one. Talking about this relationship with people, period. All right, this is why they lost a great thing. All right, a lot of women, won't let their man become great in fear of that man going off and being great and doing what men in positions of power do. All right, that woman be a man, bruh, and she doesn't want you to be successful. All right, all successful men do the same things, man. All right, they have more than one woman in their life. They have multiple females in their life. All right, they ain't talking about bringing nothing back that you know. They ain't talking about not being safe. All right, they drop it. Come back. They hear my video. All right, they're but we ain't focused on them. They upstate at other places like this whenever I record, and there's other people around. They love to drop stuff, try to distract and take us off course. We're past that right now. So we're working towards just having our own and pushing our own and building our own. All right, and even more, that's why they lost a great thing. You will work on yourself relentlessly, non-stop until you get what it is you want. You're not going to stop working on yourself until you end up where you want to be. No matter what, even if I stop my man, nobody else on this team can do anything. Like what? Aren't really ready to get with a successful man. And a lot of people aren't ready and willing to get with a successful man. All right, there's work that has to be done. There's time away from people. A lot of people, they have addictive personalities. They don't know how to let their person go on and do some work. I'm not talking about letting your woman go in the office for hours on end with some man alone. All right, that's wilding. But what I am saying, what I am saying is, it's going to have to be some major business done. If something like that is going down, it's going to have to be some major business done. I'm still going to have to be there.
Here's
you know, it's gonna have to be like we're talking about some like major business, you know, like it has to be a reason for that, not just hey, go on this business trip. No, you know, not anyone that I'm dealing with. No, all right, no. So the thing is,
yo, guard! Oh my God!
People don't understand what they have until it's gone. Or somebody is sitting there sad and sick right now and putting on a front like they not upset over not having you. Or somebody is sad and sick right now and they're putting up a front and they're upset and sad because they don't have you right now. They had you and they didn't do it right. They abused the access they had to you. They played you like you wasn't really important, or was like you wasn't really about to do anything with your life because of a look. You don't have this or you don't have that. You know, people don't know how to let a person. You ain't got all the
This is complete nonsense, bro. This game, bro. This game.
No, well, what I need to do.
How?
No. Okay, well then, you won't be quiet. You won't let me have peace.
They patched it?
You won't
what
let
did they
me
patch?
Then there's
what?
For me to be here.
I can't make that loop.
I can go off and
come on, 2K. That's bullshit.
To be peacefully and quiet.
Yo,
all by myself.
That is complete bullshit.
A lot of times, people, that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to work and get yourself to where you need to be all by yourself. People will drive you away from them. Don't drive back once they drive you away, because it's only gonna get worse if you go back. Always keep that in mind. Once you leave the situation, when you go back, it's always worse the next time. Shout out to the OG that told me that. He said, Drew, once you leave, he said, don't go back. He said, if you go back, it's gonna be worse. So when you leave the situation, don't go back, because it's only going to be worse. You have to maturely accept that. As a mature, grown person, you got to accept that. Well, dude, go back, it's going to be worse. That's the thing that will help you kill the codependency of a narcissistic person. You think, this person, no, all you need is yourself, some time alone to work.
Get the board, nigga.
Improve some things and die.
Big, long, stupid useless ass.
All you need is bread. Alright, that's some peace of mind. That's some good friends.
Mom?
Good friends, alright? And some abilities.
It's in my room.
Maintain those relationships.
All right.
I'm getting my study on how to maintain these relationships, man. Because,
it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Don't want to be toxic. Don't want to not be able to communicate. Want to be able to do all the things that you be able to do. That's what you do. Because a really good attitude will drive somebody off, man. And when you get around people who are mean spirited, it's unfortunately going to take some time for that energy to wear off. Because if you're around negative, toxic, energy draining people like that, it rubs off on you, unfortunately.
What?
And people can see it on you. You'll see
Am I sweet?
You won't be able to wait to get it off of you, man. Somebody,
I didn't go to the bank. What are you talking about?
Like, there are times where I know I'm right and somebody calls me to do something, and then there are times when something just may happen, and unfortunately due to a lot of pressure and stress, I may not handle it the best way. And a situation like that today happened like that, and I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because of what happened.
Yo, bro, like, they just sucked this nigga's foot off his body, man.
Trying to get things to work out, and I mean,
shit was ridiculous.
Like, man, if I pray that I meet good people, because I'm not sure if another person is going to be able to handle doing me incorrect. Because the side of me that will be displayed is not going to be the most positive. I'm just going to make sure I work on myself and pray, because life is too fun. Too many beaches, too many beautiful people, especially beautiful women. Too many beautiful women, too many beautiful beaches, too many beautiful sceneries, too many, beautiful everything out there. Cars, homes, places to see, nature, animals, resorts, vacation spots to be locked up in a damn cell.
welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Yeah, watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say,
Since I was a kid,
I'm so looking forward to learning from Colby. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk. You can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't catch.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment, and FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide, which means you're in the top 99.9%.
I didn't take off your stuff. I didn't touch your stuff. Grandma, I don't have time for this.
That, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Give me a second. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Everything is very irritating right now because I don't understand how you don't know how to turn your sound back
the
on.
Game. We're all competitors here. But there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is
being pissed off. And of course, they're going to look at this. Oh! I'm irritated. Yes, because I lost. I'm irritated because I lost. And she did this because she know I lost or she bothered me. I'm pissed off. It happens. Alright, how much VC did I make off that? I got enough for 2 watches, child. I could end here and have 2 watches, or I could play some. Either way, I'm calling figures. Either way. My free throw is lacking. I could throw my joint up there. Tell me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go cash out right quick. I'm gonna go cash out. Because I'm kind of upset. I don't even play another game. Where is it? It's not on this side.
Oh, hi.
So, I'm gonna go get these watches. I think I already have these watches, but I don't even want them shit. But you know what? I'm gonna just complete. Let me see. Left hand. You only can wear one watch at a time. So I'm gonna just pop these two. Feel me? Pop 2 watches from there. And let's see what I can get from here. Everything is 2,500. Everything's 2,500, y'all. So, alright, we already bought out these watches. All these watches, we bought these. We have all these watches, y'all. You feel me? You feel me, child? So we already bought out one section. We finna buy out the rest. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more videos. No one's ever done this. This is gonna be lit. Follow me. We lit. Catch y'all in my next video.